Ladies and gentlemen, now let me take the privilege of introducing our next speaker, Mr. Faraz Aqil, Regional Sales Manager, CTT Asia, Low Bonar. And he's been in charge of operations of Low Bonar India since 2007 and has experience in sale and marketing of coated technical textiles in India. The group is one of the world leaders, in fact, in the field of coated technical textiles, and he has worked with companies including Oriplast Limited and Jindal Saw Limited before being with Low Bonar. A seasoned professional, he has an experience in sales and marketing of products across product spectrums ranging from technical textiles, iron ore and oil and gas pipes. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Faraz Aqil, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, to begin with, formally I would like to thank IESA, and I would like to thank all the customers from India. It has been a successful tenure of 10 years that we have been in India. We started way back in 2007, and the love and the affection and the affection that we have got from India has been tremendous. The business has been great. IESA requested me to bring somebody from Europe for the presentation. It's Easter time, it was difficult, but one of my friends from my R&D department managed it, and he is with me here on the presentation, and I speak on his behalf today about innovation. The topic is innovation, so we'll restrict it to the innovation news from Low Bonar. But before I move to the innovation, let me tell you something about the transformation at Low Bonar. Low Bonar is a group especially into technical textiles. It's listed on the London Stock Exchange. We have 16 manufacturing locations worldwide, manufacturing variety of products which include coated technical textiles, non-woven technical textiles, and we have a turnover of more than euro 540 millions in 2015, and we have almost more than 2,235 employees on board as on date. That is what Low Bonar does. We are into building and construction, filtration, greenhouse, carpets, tunneling, flooring, construction, coated technical textiles where it is written stadium membranes. We are into automotives, we are supplying technical textiles to automotive industry, we are supplying technical textiles to green roofs, tarpaulins and greenhouse towers. In this, we have a very small role coming from the big. This is how we cover the entire gamut of technical textiles, right from stadiums to different parts of infrastructure. We are everywhere where you need technical textiles. Coming from this big, we are so small, the coated technical textiles, which is represented by the brand Megis. Megis was previously known as Mailer Technologies, and now to simplify it, we made it Megis. We have been into textiles as Mailer since last 177 years. It's a typical German enterprise. We have been coating technical PVC for the last 70 years, and we have experience of producing membranes for variety of products that my colleagues from Search Ferrari and Sion have been doing as well. We do almost the same products that what they do. We do almost a lot of different products as well, but the general structure of the fabric technically remains almost same. But before I proceed, I have a question for you. Have a look at this picture. Can anybody from the event industry recognize this picture? Anybody of you? It's a very old picture from, I'll give you a hint, it was an event held quite long back. Anybody? Praveen ji? Amit ji? Well, I'll give you another picture then. This was a mega event organized almost 100 years back in one of the parts of the world. Anybody can recognize this from this picture? Any guesses? No, it's not Mahakumbh. This picture was taken almost 100 years back. Okay, I give you another hint. This picture is from India, and it's an event which was organized almost 100 years back. Well, no more guesses. It was the Darbar of 1911 held in New Delhi. And you see the size and mammothnesss of this event, which was organized by us 100 years back. You see, it was the main event. The first picture you saw was from the Coronation Park, and the second picture is up north of Sadar Bazaar in Paharganj. A big city of 25 square kilometers was established, where all the Raja, Maharajas and Nawab and the Queen from England stayed for this event for 5 days. Seven lakh 50,000 people attended this event. They came from all parts of India and from Europe. A lot of people came from abroad to cover this event in India. At that point of time, it cost us £1 million, equivalent to 600 million pounds today. It had its own minor share of problems. At that time, Mailer did not produce any flame retardant fabrics, so it was all canvas fabrics, and what happened was that the fireworks went off in a blaze, putting up a blaze in some parts and some corners of this city. It had other interesting moments as well. This was the first time in the world that a colored film was produced by a person named James Urban. He came from UK with a special technology called kinemascope, from which the first time anywhere in the world cinematography was produced. And all happened in our country. We talk about innovation, we talk about quality, we talk about the mammothnesss of events we have been doing in India since last 100 years. And things for the first time happened in India. Can we imagine an event like this again happening in India? Olympics, Asiad, Commonwealth Games, we have our own shares, but we need to do more, and we need to be confident that if we could do it 100 years back, we can do it again as well. We have to be confident about ourselves. You see what cost was there and how we could organize it. There were no major incidents rather than a small incident of fireworks. Anyways, that's a different story. Today we are here to talk about innovation, and that's what we promise at Low Bonar that we can do. We promise innovation, and we can do a lot. Again, I give you another question. Guess this picture. This is again an event, again a very mega event from another corner of the world. Anybody? Not? You are somewhat near it, but no, it's not Shanghai Expo, but yet it's an expo. Any other guesses? Yes, thank you so much. It's the World Expo in Milan, and the fabric here you see, it's covering the entire walking area of the Milan Expo. It was the World Expo organized in 2015, and this fabric area is almost 85,000 square meters. This is popularly known as Ducemano. It means something Italian, which honestly speaking I am not aware of, but this was a special fabric from Low Bonar, which had a white base on the top, and the bottom had a special soothing color which we call a anti-glare color, so that the people walking beneath it, because Milan gets very, very hot in summers and it is difficult to walk. It's like walking on Pragati Maidan in the summers of say April or May or June. So we manufactured an anti-glare fabric which has a soothing effect in the summers of Milan, which was an innovation from Low Bonar. How this innovation takes place? We do a lot of products like what Sion does, what such Ferrari does. We do print products, we do architectural products, we do sun shading products, we do a lot many products. So if you come to us and say, well, we want these properties to be incorporated in such a product, and these properties, I want a printable architectural fabric. So we go back to our R&D and say, okay, XYZ company from India wants a printable architectural fabric. And that's where we combine properties from one of our products, take them into product, take them into another product, and we customize the product as per your requirements, because there are certain gray areas which are very, very common to all the other products, and that is what is innovation. I show you some other examples how we can innovate and how we can customize our products, because in events what is always required is innovation, something unique, something different from what all others are doing. I saw the presentation from Mr. Michael Menzies. It was a wonderful presentation. What they did in Marrakesh and what they did in the other place for the climate summit was wonderful. It showcased our country in front of the world, and it set a benchmark. And that is what we at Low Bonar do. We always set benchmarks for others, and that is what is innovation. We can give you colors. You ask us, we give you a color. And if you say many colors, yes, we can innovate a product with multicolors as well for you. We can give you multifunctional fabrics, and these are live examples. These are proven live examples from different parts of the world. It works as a facade, it works as a show screen, and it has night vision capabilities. We did it for a customer in Ecuador on his special request. It requires time, it requires patience, and it requires feedback from your side as well. Low emissivity. This is something which is new to this part of the world, but it is coming soon from Low Bonar. We will control the environment within the tent or within any structure. The low emissivity fabrics would control your air conditioning requirements as well. Flame retardancy. George Kaiser spoke about flame retardancy, very important for events. But what about if we increase the fire rating of this flame retardancy to the next level of having almost A category fireproof products? We are doing already some exceptionally high fire rating products which can be used for interior application in events. They are already with us, and you are all most welcome to have a visit to our stall to have a look at these kind of products. They have a A category fire rating, very, very safe for events and for other applications as well. These fabrics have acoustic capabilities as well. Another innovative product which will be launched from Low Bonar in the next 10 days, or maybe in Tech Textile, which is a 5-meter fabric for tents and hangers. Normally the width that you get right now is 2.5, then it is welded in between, on the edges you have a kedar. This fabric will have its own interesting aspects with regards to sun protection, with regards to solar radiation, with regards to lighting in the fabric. This will be a wonderful phenomena. We already have samples available with us, but since we are going to formally launch it in the next 10 or 12 days, so we are not allowed to show it, but this is something which is innovative, which is coming from Low Bonar in the next few days. It is not even taking years, it will be here in the next few days. So you will actually remove one simple joint from a 5-meter hanger. The nano coatings, we started 3 years back. The cleanability of the fabric increases because the surface energy of the fabric, we have been able to reduce the surface energy of the fabrics in such a way that if water drops on it, you don't have to wash it with any soap or detergent. The water behaves like a lotus effect. You all have seen a lotus leaf. So if the water drops on the lotus leaf, it takes the dirt away from that, and that is what Low Bonar does with this nano coating. The reach. Mr. Kaiser already spoke about it. It's a very important directive. We all from Europe are following it, and we are following it tooth and nail. It does not allow us to use any harmful chemicals in coating. Am I correct? And it is very, very good for health as well. It increases. We were forced to do this. We all had to change our formulations for coatings, for chemicals. It costs a lot, and that is why, being one of the top 3 companies in the world, we ask you a price which is more than others, which is more than Chinese, which is more than XYZ other countries as well. I am sorry, but yes, we do ask for that price because we guarantee that what we are giving you does not pose any health risk to you. We guarantee that we are using only non-harmful chemicals in our coating. We guarantee that if we are saying our product is flame retardant, yes, it is flame retardant, and it is not about Low Bonar. It is about Search Ferrari, it is about Sion as well. It is about all the European companies. You see this chemical list over here. They can cause skin allergies. At some point of time, if you are in direct contact with these, they can even cause skin cancer. We don't use it anymore. So we combine these properties, printable, economical. Always people ask for मेरा प्राइस थोड़ा सा कम कर दो, आप लोग प्राइस बहुत बढ़ा के देते हो, जर्मन हो तो क्या हुआ, होता तो PVC फैब्रिक है. Yes, we know you require economical products, but you also require strength, you also require a lightweight fabric for tents, you require a crack resistant fabric कि आप उसको बार बार फोल्ड करो तो टूटे ना. You require flame retardant, you require weather resistant, you require colors, you require X, Y, Z, n number of properties. And to do this, it is crucial to know how many wheels to turn, and that is what our R&D does. They work with cooperation from customers like you via our product management, and we are their voices. So if you have something in your mind which you feel that needs to be done for your next event, do let us know. We go back to our R&D, we tell them, and they come with ideas. And this is where we need you and your ideas. Come back to us, come and tell us that is what we need, because you are the end client and you know what is supposed to be done with the fabrics. Open your minds, make these beautiful samples of inspiration. This is the project from nowhere else in the world but India again. It's an Indo-German Expo. All Low Bonar product, Maggie's product specifically, they used 17 different kinds of materials from Maggie's for this project. 14 different stalls with 17 different kinds of products. Red, colors, translucent, semi-translucent, transparent, highly translucent, flame retardant, without PVDF, with PVDF, matte finish, glossy finish, everything was involved in this. It took 5 months to actually get these things running. Thank you very much for your patience. Now please enjoy other presentations as well, or maybe you can head for the lunch if I am correct. Thank you very much.